We're talking back to school, of course, here on 9 News this morning, specifically about handwriting. Handwriting notes is largely behind us at this point, right? But the question we're asking this morning is typing or handwriting notes better when it comes to learning? With all that, we have Zoe here with us. Zoe Smith is a professor of psychology at DU, assistant professor of psychology. So I guess that is the question here. Handwriting notes versus typing them down. Do you know, in your experience, is there a better way to do it when it comes to actually absorbing information?
Yes, hands down, handwriting is better for all ages, like from kids to adults. Handwriting helps us learn, it helps us remember, and for our younger kids, it helps with actual recognition of letters. So I know we need to use typing, it is important, and I'm not saying we shouldn't have typing as a skill. And it's so important to make sure that kids are learning to handwrite, as there are tons of reasons that it helps kids learn and memorize things.
And you're not saying this based on some sort of opinion. There are
No.
studies that back this up, right? Can you tell us about the studies that went into finding this out?
So there's a lot of different studies, and it's interesting because this has been happening for decades. It's not there are recent studies, but it's been happening for a long time to show that kids as young as preschool age learn letters more efficiently and are able to recognize them quicker if they do handwriting versus typing. And so there's tons of research out there to suggest that we really should be making sure kids from preschool to 3rd grade are actually focusing on handwriting and not as much on typing.
You know, the fact of the matter is this: here in the workplace, wherever you go in life, you're going to type more than you're going to be doing handwritten things. But is there a way to figure out how to get handwriting back into curriculums while also using technology?
Absolutely. So again, younger kids should be learning these skills because for younger kids, it is also about the motor movements as much as the actual learning and using your brain to learn these things. And it's also about slowing down. Now, I would suggest that schools start introducing typing around 3rd grade. That's a great age where they are able to write their own words, have practice all these skills, and are able to then get into typing.
Can we talk about cursive for just a minute?
Yes.
Did you learn cursive in elementary school?
Yes, I did. And honestly, with cursive, it doesn't matter if it's cursive or print handwriting. Just make sure that kids are actually physically writing. Either one is perfectly great.
I was going to suggest that maybe we just put cursive behind us. Let's stick to learning with handwriting notes.
Yes.
But maybe we get the cursive behind us and just go with printing.
I think honestly either is fine.
Okay.
I get it. I know people, I do work with kids who don't know how to sign their names, so I think there is some benefit to cursive, but for actual learning, it's more about the physical handwriting, less about whether it's print or cursive.
Are you involved in summer classes right now at DU, or are you getting a break from teaching?
I'm getting a break from teaching. I start again in September, so I'm having a little bit of downtime right now.
Very nice of you to join us today,
Yes.
Zoe, to talk more about this handwriting versus note-taking with the computer.